Hello, I'm Susan McDonald with Susan Jane Jewels. I'm a jewelry stylist and I live in Los Angeles, California. So as a jewelry stylist, I love to help women with their jewelry collection and wardrobe, and I like to think that I help women transform their wardrobe by learning how to style the jewelry that they already have in their jewelry box. So kind of like a wardrobe stylist, but my focus is with jewelry. So today I am going to share with you some of my favorite tips and tricks regarding styling necklaces and using some pearls and some brooches. So let's get right to it. Okay, so my most favorite piece of jewelry, and I think every woman needs this item in her jewelry box, is some kind of a chain. It can be gold, it can be fine jewelry, it can be sterling silver, it can be copper, whatever you like, whatever your preference is. So I happen to have here, this is just a costume jewelry necklace. It's my favorite length, which is opera length, 45 inches long. And I like this length because I think it's just so versatile. So you can wear it long like this. You can double it over. You can also lariat it, which I'm not going to demonstrate right now for this video, but you could lariat it. And another thing you could do, I'm not going to have it completely fastened, but you could also wear this as a belt. And one more trick for your classic chain necklace, and again why I like this length, you can wrap it around your wrist and now you have an amazing chain bracelet. Okay, so let's do my, I'm going to do my first necklace look with this beautiful chain, and I'm going to layer in some pearls. So I've got some complementary pearls I'm going to layer in, and that looks really good together, but this is what's going to bring it all together, bringing in a blending piece. So this is vintage costume. It's gold tone with pearls, and I think that looks fantastic right there. Let's turn it up another notch, add one more blending piece. Again, commonality is pearls with the gold. And that looks really great together. Now I do have clients who tell me that they are nervous about wearing something that has so much going on down here. They feel like it pulls the eye down. But I'm going to tell you how to get around that. What you need to do, if you feel like you're kind of have a pear-shaped silhouette, what you need to do is get some small, delicate little pendant necklaces that you're going to bring the focus right back up to your face, bring the eye back up. So I have a little Tahitian pearl there, and then I like to call these personal pieces because oftentimes it's things like initials. I have an S for Susan. Okay, so you can see how this brings the eye back up. It lengthens your frame. It's just really flattering. So that's how you get around that. And 6 necklaces on here, and it's definitely not too much. One thing you could do, just to break this up a little bit, if you have a collared shirt or dress, you would wear these 4 under the collar and this side, these pieces inside your blouse. Okay, so let's take this off. Let's go back to our basic chain. Okay, and then I want to bring in one of my favorite flea market pieces, is my shimmery rhinestone necklace with Aurora Borealis. Every time I wear this I get lots of compliments. It's just the perfect amount of shimmer. And let's bring in another layering piece. Oops, this is going to give just a really nice little bit of texture. Sorry, I have a little tangle here. Going to add some nice texture. It's a fine chain with just a little sort of a Van Cleef Arpels kind of motif in there. So I have 3 necklaces on, and what I could do, I could also bring the pearls back in here, and then I'm going to do the same trick I just showed you. Again, feeling like there might be so much going on down here, what we can do is bring in this vintage tassel necklace, mostly gold with a little bit of pearl, and now you've got the focal point again back up to your face, so lengthening and slimming. Now you could do without the pearls if you didn't want to do those, and wear the 4 pieces together. That's a great look too. So let me lose that. And let's see, another look I just want to share with you. Now since I have this nice rhinestone piece on, you could bring this piece in, and then I have a really great vintage brooch with the Aurora Borealis. You could pin that right off to the side and just kind of personalize that a little bit. So it's easy to pin a brooch onto these chains. You just have to manipulate the sword or the pin back in through the chain. So okay, so let's go to let's go to some Chanel looks. And of course, Coco Chanel was famous for a lot of things. And one thing she was very famous for was popularizing costume jewelry. And the most iconic look that Chanel herself would wear, she loved to pile on ropes of pearls. So I love pearls, so I think Coco Chanel and I would have gotten along quite nicely. So here's 5 necklaces here. 2 are real pearls, 3 are costume, but all you need to pull off this kind of look, classic roped pearl look, is a long sleeve black top, some full wide legged white pants or trousers, and then a big cuff on your wrist as a bracelet, and that would be totally Coco Chanel. Now if you want to make this a little bit more personalized, again, this is where you're going to bring in your brooches. And I would love to bring in, I have 2 vintage rhinestone brooches, so you could pop this one up here by your neckline, and then this one down, this one down here. Now the trick on this is, I like to work with things that are sort of compatible and feeling. I don't like to use things that are like an exact match. You want to have the larger of your 2 brooches up here by your face and the smaller one down here, especially if you feel like you're a little bit bottom heavy. So if you, in contrast, if you feel like you're top heavy and you're really busty, you want to do the opposite. So your smaller one up here and your larger one down here. So very chic, fun look. This will get you lots of compliments. Okay, so let's move along to another look. This is another really fun piece that I picked up at a thrift store, very Chanel looking, and I love to layer and play with this particular piece. Now you can beef this up a little bit by adding in, you know, our longer length there on the pearls, and let's see, and we could do, you know, something like this little Art Deco dog brooch. You could pin him off to the side. He's really cute, so that would be sort of fun. Okay. And next up, I'm going to show you, this is actually by Stella Dot. It has that French couture look, very much sort of Chanel inspired in this necklace. And this is a great piece. It's a double strand. I absolutely love it. And again, we can beef this up a little bit with some pearls. And then what I love to do on this particular combination is take a couple of brooches. I have the shooting star and the star. And what I would do is, I'm not going to do it here because it'll take too much time, but I love to, you know, add the shooting star up here, and then you could add your little star down here. Again, very, very Chanel. Okay. And one more thing I have to show you on, on this one. This is a really good example of, I encourage my customers and clients, play with your jewelry box, get things out, start sorting things, putting light things together, especially colors, and you'll start seeing like, oh, I should be wearing this with this and this with that, because that happened when I was preparing for this video this morning. So, here we go. So, I bought this a couple years ago. It's a secondhand piece. I don't know how old it is, but it's like this fringy pearl necklace. And I thought, oh, these might look really good together. And I think this looks fantastic. So we have very traditional kind of, again, classic Chanel. And then we have this more edgy, fringy look on this necklace. So I think this is a great look together. You could totally do these together. And one more thing I actually want to show you that I skipped and I want to quickly go back is when you've got all of your pearls layered together here, with our classic Chanel look. What you can do, another combination that I love, 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 and I just want to share it with you, is taking 3 related gold tone brooches. So I have a flower, I have a key, and I have a little turtle. And what I love to do is put my flower up here at the neckline, and the key off to the side over here, okay? And then you do your little turtle down here. Very chic, very fun, and again, a great way to personalize your pearls, and a great way to wear your brooches. Okay. And next up, this is another combination that I came up with this morning that I had not thought of. So I had my pearls out and I thought, oh, well maybe I could put this with these pearls. I have these 2 necklaces, they're identical. They were on sale, so I bought 2. So these are with sea glass and some faux pearls and a little seahorse. And I thought, you know, this is a great way to kind of take a little bit of formality out of this rope of pearls, and you know, definitely great for a beach vacation. And then another piece that I stumbled upon, I thought, oh, this will look really good together. So I have these vintage earrings with blues and a little bit of pearl, and this would work great back to this combination. Now, if I want to keep it simpler, I could lose these and just do this little great earring here. And then there was also a fantastic brooch that I came across, and that would work as well. You could pin this to your straw hat and then wear the earring, and then you've got your pearls going. So a great look there. Okay, and then I'm going to finish up with my famous Audrey Hepburn Breakfast at Tiffany necklace. So I'm going to start with a fantastic vintage Carol Lee 4-row strand of pearls. Okay, this is the look that Audrey Hepburn wears at the beginning of the movie when she's outside of the famous store Tiffany in New York. Okay, so put your 4-strand necklace on. You can use 3-strand, or just, you know, do whatever you can do or whatever you need to do to create this you know, multiple strands of pearls around your neck. So you might have to do things over your head a couple of times. Then you take another smaller strand of pearls with the vintage fabulous splashy rhinestone brooch, pin that on, and then just nest this right in here, and you've got your Holly Golightly Breakfast at Tiffany. And I will just show you a quick photo just so you can see how I have replicated that. There we go, in my coffee table book. Okay, so those are my tips and tricks for today. I hope you guys learned something. Feel free to post any questions below. I'm happy to answer them and help you out. So your takeaways today, just want to review. You definitely want to get a chain necklace into your jewelry wardrobe. And the other takeaway is sort through your things. Put light colors together and you'll come up with some new combinations. So that's it. And also, you know, think about maybe putting some brooches to some of your necklaces. I use very classic examples with pearls, but there's lots of combinations, endless combinations out there. And then also I want to let you know that I do work with clients one-on-one, helping them curate, organize, and style their jewelry wardrobes. You can find out more about that on my website, SusanJaneJewels.com. You can also follow me on all the usual social media channels. I'm the same handle everywhere, Susan Jane Jewels. I'm on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. So hope you enjoyed this, and thank you again for watching my video.